I was married for 20-something years. It's really crazy because you really don't think that someone that you've been married to for that long would behave this way, but I really, I blame a lot of it on the addiction. I was so upset because I had no control. I couldn't do anything to stop it. I couldn't make him leave. I couldn't get through to him. I couldn't get him to get help. If it had just been me and I didn't have a special needs son and I had enough money, I would have just picked up and left. I would have just left the situation. But I knew they had to have a home. I knew that I had to figure something out. I started calling around to lawyers. Let me just call. And every time I would tell them my situation, well, you're gonna have to come up with so much money down. And I was like, I can't do that. I was struggling to pay the house payment, the bills, just everything, and I never could get there.
Asked me because he knew Liz.
We serve those in the middle, the working class, people who live paycheck to paycheck, and if they are faced with a legal emergency or issue, they don't necessarily have disposable income to hire an attorney, yet they don't qualify for legal aid.
But I would probably had to have just thrown in the towel, told my kids we don't have a home, and I would have went to Georgia to my mom's, and I would have just struggled.
These are the people that you probably encounter every single day who help actually make our community function and run, and we rely on their services, like the barista at your favorite coffee shop, the receptionist at your doctor's office or at your lawyer's office, students, people in the hospitality industry, teachers, daycare workers, right? These are the people that are the bedrock of our society who help take care of all of our needs, yet when they're faced with a legal emergency or issue, not because of any fault of their own, they don't really have anywhere to turn to, or at least they didn't before CLA.
If it hadn't been for Charleston Legal Access, there's no way. There's no way. The weight had been lifted, and I was like, I don't have to be worried anymore. I don't have to be scared anymore.